Dear Father in heaven, thank you very much for this day, for the people that are here, for the opportunity to share things, and let us remember the information, also practice it, and share it with others. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, so let's see how we can divide this class. In the morning, when someone wakes up, usually they try to do things personal. And when they go to either work or study, they do other things. And then when they are back home, okay, we will try to divide it like that, because I don't have a presentation for you. But in the morning, we said that we drink a lot of water because we want to remove toxins. And this class is regarding a toxic war that is happening right now. So how can we eliminate the toxins or prevent them from coming to us? Or if they come, how can we flush them out? So we said that, and it's repetition for you to remember, because that's a rule. You wake up and you drink a lot of water. And then you add the lemon. Right? And then you try to exercise in the morning, because then you can flush more of the toxins through the sweating, through the breathing. And then you drink more water, and then you probably will go more easier to the more times to pee, and then easier to the bathroom to go and poop, right? So this is in the morning, me or you, but there's other things that we do, and things that we put on. Usually you take showers, right? Or no? Usually. So I'm going to start telling you that you should try to use things that say natural, but don't believe everything that they put in the packages, because that is just a paper and ink. So you look for natural ingredients, free of fragrances or scents, smells, that they are free of, that they are they should be natural, so they should not be synthetic. They should not be made in a lab. That means that they come most likely they will come from plants. So they are from plants, okay? And you just need to read the labels, because it says pure botanical coconut oil soap. Let's see what this one has. Oh, so the first one is coconut. Okay. And you continue. If you see things like these names, okay, you should avoid products. Okay? No sulfates, and I think there's H somewhere there. No parabens or parabens. From petroleum base. You should avoid those things, okay? And then there's many more things that they will tell you, that they will say no. If you believe in a peaceful world, so they don't use the animals for no cruelty, no animal testing. If you think that that's something that you like, I like that too. Um, and no dyes, no colors, no, what do you call it? Artificial colors. Artificial. I need to write it again in order for me to not screw it up. Artificial colors or dyes, okay? So then this one doesn't have that, and you took the shower and you felt very well. And I want to say that I probably have another one here that is in that, Jason. I will not sponsor any company. This is my walk. And now that you leave this place, you have the information, you have to do the same thing. You need to make your decisions. It's not that this one is better than the other. It's what you are convinced, and probably is what is available for you, okay? So, yeah, petrol, atom. Okay, there's another one here that also are called salad. Okay, PHTHALATES. All those things that you cannot even read, they were not coming from nature. They are coming from a lab, from scientists, from people working, mixing this and that because it's cheaper, because looks good, because smells good. But it's not necessarily something that your body needs. And the thing is that we think we come here and we talk about nutrition, but then we don't remember that we have only one mouth, but we have so many little mouths in our skin because we are full of pores, okay? And then if I take a shower and I use things for my personal care, I will go to, let's say that deodorant maybe you use deodorant, maybe you don't. That's good for you if you don't have to use it. And you know what? I'm going to change the color so you can see. With this one, the important part is no how you spell it? Another M here?
Aluminum. What is an M? No, we understand.
And where? Aluminum. Okay, so then with this one, you don't want this because this little material, even if you have it in your cooking ware or you have it in other sources, like especially in this guy, in the deodorants or antiperspirants, they will go and they will clog you and they will affect you. And most likely, that's why breast cancer is a problem now, because this one is not the only one, the only reason that causes cancer, but definitely try, if you're going to use something like this that says deodorant but not antiperspirant, you have to sweat. You have to perspire. Yeah, you have to, and that's why we take showers. That's why we change. That's why. But this is important. Please do not have that there. So you need to read it, and plus no petroleum or no colors or no fragrances and things like that. Okay, so they should be natural. And I'm gonna leave it there. And I pick one, I like it, I go back. Sometimes they change it, I need to find another one. So could be something else. So I do that. What about maybe makeup? I couldn't find it. Maybe it's in the car. But makeup, some people use makeup, some others don't. You have to also use things that they will be maybe in the natural store, in the health food store, or maybe, again, no petroleum base, because you put it in your mouth, you will swallow it, and you don't want that, okay? You don't want gasoline going inside your body. So you want more like oils, like maybe coconut or any other oil in that, okay? in your and maybe some people will say, I want a designer perfume, and unfortunately I will say that I don't know anyone of the designer perfumes that they are natural. You need to go to other sources. You need to find, to investigate. I don't use any, but I smell my sister when I go and visit her, and oh, she smells so good, but everything that she has there is toxic. And sooner or later, your body, it doesn't clean, it doesn't get rid of those things, it's going to affect you. That's why probably someone that says like, but why this happened to me? If I did this, I did that. You never know what can happen, but could be those little things that we do and we don't know. Especially, remember, I'm a business administration person. I went to school for marketing and human resources. I really hated marketing after I liked all the studies and cases that we did, and we did projects, and was fun, and we did promotions, and everything was kind of ideal. But when you went to the real world and you needed to work with companies, big corporations, what they want is money, 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 sell, sell, sell. They don't care for you. What they do is that will be there in Walmart, Target, or any store, but how I can put it there that the container is cheaper, that the ingredients are cheaper, that I can make more profit. And that's why I show you this, because you should use, these are no-no-nos, but yes, you should use something like called essential oils. Maybe some are better than others, but at least these guys, they are coming from plant-based, from flowers or roots or the whole plant, or just the outside of a plant. And they are so potent, even more than a tea bag. But the leaves are good too. But this one is so potent that with just one drop, you can put it in your spray and you can smell like something nice if you want fragrances, okay? And then I will put it here. You can take a look. Even this, guys, will be good for cleaning, but we will talk about cleaning later, because at this moment you are in a hurry. You are taking care of yourself. You are trying to look nice. And when you drink the water, we said that any ozonated water or purified water or hydrogen water will be better, but water is water, so drink it, okay? And with the water, I forgot to tell you something there, that I will recommend that you drink it from glass containers or stainless steel containers, or okay? So stainless steel or glass, because that will be the best too. Now, you drink your water, okay, maybe I need to do something in my hair. So with the hair thing, oh, I forgot to bring it, but with basically almost the same thing. You know what happened with this things that they put in the products is that they look better, they stay in your house longer, they don't change color, they can do very good, you call that, what do you call it?
Suds?
Yes, but there's another word for that. Espuma. ¿Cómo se llama espuma?
Suds or lather.
Yeah, they really make a very nice, and you feel that you are cleaning yourself well. But it's just this feeling that doesn't make them better than the others. That they are not as rich or whatever you call them. Espuma. ¿Cómo se dice? Lather or suds. I never heard. I tried to look for another word and I cannot find it. And with the girls, I will say that no chlorine. And when you have to buy feminine products, and let's do pink for us. They should be chlorine. Maybe no plastic, maybe, And again, no fragrances and no colors and things like that. No fragrances, zero fragrances, and chlorine processing, and some do not have plastic. This one doesn't say, maybe this one says that. No, I don't see it here, but anyway, so you can take a look too. Because it's funny that in the places that we need the best products, we go for the cheapest. And that could be also why more and more problems with us that we have to get surgeries and things because either we are not healthy, okay? We are not healthy, so basically could be the feminine products. Or what about the clothes? Please use this one will be something that people prefer, or this one, maybe this one, or let me see what else. Yes. Yes, I put it there. If you, for example, you make a combination, what you could do is try to layer. And if you have something that will be synthetic, let's say spandex or some polyester or anything that is of that matter, you try to put something that will have this or the others, okay? Why? And this is let me tell you, we don't follow it very well. Some people even go 100% organic. That is very expensive. But the problem with the clothing is that the designers, again, will use dyes and fabrics that are the cheapest. And they don't care where they are making these things. They damage the villages and the towns where these things are produced. The water resources of the companies that basically do clothes are very... They have in the internet, you can probably look. I never been in a place because in Puerto Rico, really, there's no much factory, and here I really don't see it very much. But if you go to the Philippines, if you go to India, if you go to China, if you go to Taiwan, and those places, you are being in China. Have you seen those like towns where everybody works in this factory and they complain that the water's resources are damaged and things like that? Supposedly, Levi, the jean company, wanted to be more responsible, and they were saying that they will use natural dyes because when they wash all this denim, the jeans, all that water goes to the water streams and they damage it, like big time. You can Google it, how the clothing industry, affects little villages and towns. And everything will come, videos, and you can watch. I really need to say that this is, again, a personal journey. No one will go and say, but you have that. No. That person, if it's leather or if it's something else, like if you... no one should do it. That's your decision. But then if you are aware of the different choices that you can find, that they will be better for the environment, better for you, or better for the animals, probably you can say, oh, you know what, I like it, this one. And that's why the company Tums, have you heard that company? With the little shoes, and they do other things too. They got very popular because their concept was that they will create shoes that they were nice, supposedly comfortable, and the materials were safe, and they were helping communities in Africa and I don't know where else, okay? But anyway, dress yourself very nice, and you go and you need to put things in the hair. Let's say that you want to dye your hair. I will say that you try to go no ammonia. I'm going to write it down, okay? No ammonia. So this, oops. No ammonia. No, what is the other one that they have there? The other one that is very big in the, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. I like you, I like you. No ammonia, no peroxide, right? That's the other one? Yeah. Well, with this one, it's different because what we use is hydrogen peroxide. This one is like a bleach, like something that you will put. And again, I don't know much. I'm kind of like in the old ages. I don't go much to the beauty parlor or anything like that. But I remember when I got married that I used to live with my sister in Vega Baja, Puerto Rico, but the wedding was in Mayagüez, so it's from here to here, it's far, or the other way, depending on where you're looking at Puerto Rico. But what happened was that my sister, the one that I will always be talking because I have a really nice relationship with her, she told me, you know what? Maybe you should have a relaxer, because at the time that they do things here in Vega Baja, but then you go to Mayagüez, in Puerto Rico, it's so humid that your hair is going to be like this. Boop. So I said, yeah, maybe I should. But the lady there did not know my hair, thought that because I have curly hair was too stubborn and needed to have the relaxer for too long. And I went there and I said to her, you know what, it's been a while, maybe since I was in middle school, or I don't know, that I never had a relaxer, that I haven't had a relaxer. And then I said, my hair is really fine, and the lady, my neighbor, used to put a very mild, and she will not do this, because I remember she will do this with the con for other people, but to me, she will put it and she will rinse it, and that's it. Okay, fine. But then they did not believe me. They left me 1 hour with that thing there. So I was like, the smell really bad, and then I'll start itching, and I said, please, can you come? It's hurting me. So then she came, and she did a couple of rounds again. She did not did anything, so I had it again for a long of 1 hour. At the time that they washed my hair and they started, doing the blower, I went home, I felt something here. I was like, So, they burned my hair. I had the little, imagine when you shave that you have the grow like that there. So when I came to the United States for the first time, that I never did anything to my hair, it was hard because those things were sticky out there.
Frizzy.
Yeah, frizzy like this. So anyway, so I don't know much about highlights and the dyeing the hair, but I know that the girls that come here and they want to do more natural, they go to the natural section, or even in the colors there, in the hair colors, they will have one that will say no ammonia, no peroxide. From the same companies, from Clairol, from L'Oreal, from the others, okay? So you try. Maybe they will be a little more expensive, but you can try them to see if they work. But if you go then to the salon, that's another story, because then you need to have a salon that is natural, and that will be very expensive. I don't know. Okay, so that is that. Let me see what else I can find in the morning routine that you should be aware of. That the same thing is, most of them You don't need to buy from one company. You can go to any store, and usually they have their brand, and they have their what they offer in the natural section. And maybe you need some hand lotions and so creams for the face. So they're here. You can take a look later. Okay. So I said that you should use glass. That's why I brought this guy, or the stainless steel. Mine is not stainless steel complete. This one has the top, but it's good. Anyway, any questions so far? Okay, now. Some people use the apple cider for like a tonic or like a cleanser, this kind. Because if you use the white one, we use it for cleaning, and we will talk about cleaning in a moment, okay? But this one, some people that come here, they put it, they reduce it with water, and they spray on their armpits like for deodorant, okay? The same with lemon. They will do the same with lemon. Sometimes they have the lemon, and they cut the lemon, or they make a solution with lemon, and I forgot to bring it, but and they use as a deodorant lemon. But you need to be careful because every person is different, and you might be sensitive to things like that, to the apple cider vinegar and also to the lemon. Or you can do like coconut oil. I don't have a lot of coconut oil, but I used to use it this is for toothpaste, that you put a little bit of the coconut with turmeric, and then you can make your own toothpaste. And then it's there. So if we are gonna brush our teeth, I will tell you that with that one, you have to look for something like this. No. What is the one? No. Fluoride. Yes. Yes, that's the one that I was looking. No fluoruro, no fluoride. Okay. And they might say that no bleach too, no whitening, like they are not natural. They maybe. This one even said no carrageen. That's algae, but they are saying that it has a lot of problems. Okay. And I said flow. Let's see. I will write it better. If I can see it here. Flow. Right, like this. Okay. And then, so here, you can take a look. And I think mine are almost at the end. But some people even need to say gluten-free if they are super allergic to gluten. But we are not. This is just an extra benefit of this guys. Okay, so you brush your teeth. It is an element. The element in big quantities could cause problems. Like Hitler used it for killing people in the Second World War. So high quantities, they put it in the water, and they damage many people. You see, when you have a big, and I will say this, when you have companies or you have governments, they do hire scientists. And why they do that? Because they want to learn ways to maintain the population down. And I'm saying things that are kind of like crazy, sound crazy, but or how to help the population going up, or how they can exterminate someone that they don't like. So they use that as power. They can control. And in this case, unfortunately, we have a video that hopefully is in one of those things that Ramon has the memory stick that I remember that I watched a long time ago that was related to how come all the water for children has fluoride, all the water, because they said that helps with cavities, right? Help. Oh, so great. But then how come the other group finds that no, when you are very little, you are more vulnerable, you are less protected of your immune system, that you should not immune system that you should not have things like that, that you should be as natural as possible.
Right, because they have toothpaste for little kids to learn how to brush their teeth. It's always fluoride free.
Yeah. And then the thing is that when they go to the dentist and they are getting the protection of the fluoride treatment, they will say, do not eat, do not chew, do not drink for 30 minutes or so, and then you should rinse and throw. So there's something about it. We need to discuss it maybe another time, or maybe if Glenn will have the opportunity to show you the movie that I'm talking about, or there's many other sources of that kind of mentality that you should not have toothpaste that they have that. Okay? Because baking, we probably with Debbie, they talk about lemon. With lemon and teeth, I don't like it. To me, it should be no lemon in the toothpaste, but baking soda can go there, because also you don't drink and you flush it out. Okay, you like do gargles and out. So that will be with that. Okay. Regarding that. So lemon will be here. More of the soaps, hand soaps, and they tell you that they are plant-based. So let's put it that when I put there that they are naturals, that they're coming from plants. Okay? And then this is something that I would recommend. A brush. This is you can use it wet, but it's good for dry. You need to have these guys that they are natural bristles, and then you should basically, especially for someone that is in bed, that cannot move, that cannot jump and do exercise, that cannot sweat a lot, because what happens with this is, imagine that you see anyone that you love and the person is in bed, you try to go from bottom going towards the heart, you are creating circulation, okay? Also, the skin has some layers, and you are taking that layer out. Even after this, you might see that you are shaping, what you call it when you peeling, that you have some kind of that you will see that you went to the sun and you are kind of peeling, okay? But these guys are good, and they will help circulation, and they will help with many things, especially for people that are in bed rest, okay? Some people use gum. Gum is not intended for in between meals, because digestion starts when you start chewing anything. You start chewing, saliva is created, you are swallowing. In this case, you are not swallowing anything, and then you basically the stomach is waiting for something because juices are there. So my recommendation is for gum, like no aspartame. No, aspirin, don't do aspirin either, but I'm talking aspartame. Okay, it says something, it's a sweetener that they put in the gums to make them sugar-free. But this is very bad for your mind, for your brain, for many other things, cancer and other things. And again, I'm just telling you everything that I think. You need to Google it and do your research, and you need to make your own decisions. But free of that, and yeah, we will ask we will answer for aspirin. Aspirin will be probably, Ramon, a better person to tell you about it, okay? No aspartame, and so natural. So what you do is that you have something like this from the natural store, and then you eat. Let's say that you are working, you cannot brush, because brushing will be the best thing for smells or for taking food away. But you are maybe in a potluck, in a party, you have it. You put it there, you shoot 5 minutes, and boom, out. Don't continue with it. It's not good, okay? So here's for you to take a look. People use painkillers, aspirin. No, but don't use it. They are gonna, after this video, I know I'm gonna say it. If I disappear or something happens to me, was not my husband, okay? Was these companies that I'm talking about, because it's the maybe the first most, maybe after Viagra. I don't know. I'm just. Which one do you think that will be the most, the one that they sell the most? Aspirin, right? Yeah. Because it's for Tylenol. Everybody like, I have a headache, Tylenol. I have a sore, Tylenol. I have an inflammation, Tylenol. I'm sick, Tylenol. Every time that people is sick, they go to that. But unfortunately, you should be drinking more water. Maybe having Epsom salt bath, maybe putting magnesium in the place where you are sore, maybe putting spearmint or some kind of essential oil in the area that was, has some problem. More that way, instead of taking something that is a chemical, that is a toxin, I will do it with a natural way. And it's hard. Sometimes we need to say, like, this is unbearable. I'm feeling super sick. But the easy way is not going to be the best. I know that. And that's my opinion. If you feel that you are with diarrhea, charcoal will be the best one to have. If you maybe someone tells you that you are very toxic, like maybe you ate something that was bad, that made you gave you food poisoning, you feel sick, charcoal. 1 tablespoon in one, little cup or of 6 to 8 ounces, and you mix it, and if you are throwing up, that guy, if you throw again, drink it again until it stops, and it's amazing. Really easy to use, very inexpensive too. If you will go overseas, if you are traveling, you should have charcoal with you. Then, because what? Bites, you can put charcoal. Poison it, and someone, like a spider or a mosquito or a bee or something, we learned that onion, but also this guy will work, okay? And this is another, my mom left it, so I better keep it but this is deodorant, so I will put it with deodorants. Where is it? Here. I had some, the braces I had, and they did something to me, and they asked me for 2 doses of antibiotics, and I did not believe in that. So was hard. I know that was hard and was not easy, but the doctor believed that was, like if you try to do it the other way, he suggested me to have this little gel, and when I look, had arnica, calendula, chamomile, echinacea, some other plant-based products, nothing toxic. So just there's things out there. You just probably need to Google it, go to the store and check it out. I brought this guy. This product is for shaving, but Ramon's uses. But the Dr. Brunner's is very good. It's in business for a long time. Same with this company, 7th generation. And again, I'm not doing any advertising on this, guys, but Seventh Generation, for some reason, was found the company that was the most responsible in this industry. And they have this this seal of clean well and good for you, good for the environment, good for the what you want to do, okay? So this one is a disinfectant bathroom cleaner, but they do have for the dishes. And the thing with this is that I brought, the idea is that you use water in an old, imagine that you go to the store and you buy something, but that is already gone, like it's an empty bottle, right? You put some water and you add a little bit, maybe 1 to 2, 3 drops of any soap, plant-based soap, that is natural dish liquid soap. No fragrances, no dyes, no something that I don't even know what the name is. Non-toxic formula. And then what you do is that you put those little 1, 2, 3 drops there. You can do a little bit of drop of lavender if you want, or you can do a little bit of 1 peppermint if you want, or you don't have to do that, or you could do maybe a little bit, like 2 tablespoons of the vinegar, and you have a solution that you can use for clean the bathroom, the sink, so surfaces, maybe the toilet, or maybe the floor, okay? So that's why I brought you like this kind, because I think Great Value is from Walmart, right? But I don't have the multi-surface natural cleaner anymore. I have my own formula. And what you do is that you go to the internet and you Google these things. Natural homemade cleaner. Bathroom cleaner. They might tell you that vinegar, they use vinegar, or baking soda, or they tell you that maybe borax. That is another element, another mineral that you can find. You can use it for cleaning the house, but also you can use it for your clothes. Like if you want to do like white your clothes without bleach, okay? So no chlorine, no bleach, that's what you want. And let me see what else. This is the same thing, but for the toilet. Okay. I think we received this one last month and was going to be a gift for someone, but I took it because the person left. So this one is a plant-based ingredients. It's made with oils, natural oils. And supposedly cleans well, and it's nice, it's not bad, but I just use a little bit, okay? And let me see what else I have here. So lotions. With lotions, you don't want to put too much. If you don't need it, don't put it. But if you need it, yeah, of course. Some people ask me, Lily, my hands, or this is dry. Go ahead and put a little bit of coconut oil, or maybe a little bit of olive oil, or castor oil, anything that you think that will moisturize your skin. But you know what? The first moisturizer is the water. We have, because I use too much my hands and things like that, or I using something that will harsh my hands, then you will have a problem. But that is to the extreme. I don't think that people should have that problem if they are drinking enough water and they have a little bit of the natural products. This one is from Costco, but you can get it in Walmart too. But anything in for the laundry that will be based with vinegar, baking soda, and borax will be fine also. This one says that it's coming from plant power, no, doesn't cause any allergies, and coconut is the base ingredient. Okay. Remember, these scientists or chemists, they go and they use one. They have one plant or one seed, but they use just a little part. They don't want to discard the rest. They use all. That's why you need to be careful with the things of makeup, because if you think that you are putting makeup that is animal free, sometimes you are putting a lot of fat of pigs or the bones of the fish and cow, because those are very good things for mixing in personal products. Even the toothpaste, sometimes they have that. So that's why you need to have something that is vegan if you don't want to have animal products in your in your personal care. Some people like chocolate. I don't use chocolate. This will be the substitute, carob, because chocolate has two different things or maybe more. Chocolate has caffeine that is a stimulant, and also chocolate, the way that it's produced, the cocoa beans are basically coming from countries that the cockroaches and the insects are there, and when they process that and they put other sugars and they put other milks and things like that, if it's sweet chocolate, it's not very good. So I put it there for you to take a look. This is the substitute, carob. And maybe some people use dryer sheets because they don't like the static and they don't like the smell of, they want a better, fresher smell for their clothes. My suggestion will be to use wool balls, because you can reuse that, so you don't need to pollute the planet with more things.
What is it made of?
Wool.
Wool?
Yes. And they will go in the dryer. You can even, these stains that are here is because I put some essential oil. Sometimes you have a sheet or something or a towel that smells not as good, so you put a little bit of lavender or lemon or anything that you have at hand, and you put it and will be there, but it's natural. So you can reuse it, and we'll take away the static, and we'll give you fragrance if you want, okay? So I will put it there too, okay, for you to see it. Wool balls.
But you use those instead of those.
The sheets, the drying sheets. Yeah, yes. I don't. You can buy them natural, but they will also produce a little bit more litter. So more garbage. So that's why I don't use it. I don't have anything else, but let me tell you, when you go to work and you go to study, let's say university or class like this, it's important that people, in order to fight the toxic war, they need to be active. The jobs that you don't move, you damage yourself. Like, you should be at least standing, moving, acting. Take the food to work. You can cook or have something simple and take it to work. Will be better, better food. So based on this, let me put it here. So you follow the new star that we learned yesterday or the day before. I don't remember when we learned it, but you eat better, and I can give you more ideas for nutrition later on, because tomorrow you're going to start eating, so you will have more available in the kitchen, and we will give you ideas for nutrition, okay? Then the exercise. Don't think that you should be a couch potato just sitting. You should move. You should water. We talk the sunlight. Remember that it's important for vitamin D, and that is very good agent for many to prevent toxins staying in your body. If you have the sunbed, or you go and have a 15-minute, 20-minute sun bath in some exposure in the good time of when the sun is out. Be temperate. Okay, this one, fresh air. Here, I want you to think that open windows or doors. Because the thing is that most people, for 8 hours, I used to be in an office. I did not went outside. But then when you go back home, try to open a little bit the window. I know that could be cold, but so then turn the heat a little higher. I know that's going to be a little expensive, but don't think that you should be all, like shut, like closed, because you want fresh air coming where you are. Children that study in a room that has some ventilation, study that they retain and they learn better than one that will be there, with just recycle air. Okay? And rest, very important, because remember, when you rest from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m., more or less, is when you start detoxing. So it's important. You don't need to go to bed at 9. You don't have to. You can go a little later, but you try to rest because the body regenerates and things will happen. So you should not be eating late, because then this will be compromised. You will not be able to do it. And I think, I'm not sure if Ramon talked about that or you already watched Peter's video about that. But there is I think we mentioned it, that the grazing, that something about someone that always snacking, the food remains in their stomach. Digestion never happen until late. So that person cannot detoxify, okay? That person will be having a problem in their body, because there's no way that the person, plus all the things that the person got throughout the day in the personal products, or even let's say that I'm not working outside in soil, grass, birds with trees and things like that. No, I'm working in carpet with plastic around, with this guy that has some, they call it waves, that they are very, very negative for you, okay? And so you are being bombarded, and if you don't take it out, that will be a problem, will be an imbalance there. Any question on the things that I show you or the things that I mentioned? Tell me.
I want to hear about aspirin.
We will hear it. We will ask that question later on, like in an hour when Ramon comes, or it's 30 minutes from now that Ramon will come. We will listen to that, because I know that it's not good. I heard, but I never went to the details. So they can probably explain you better. He can explain you better, okay? So we will talk about that. Any other question? No? So thank you very much. And remember, you don't need to do or buy all that stuff. What I will say is that now that you know, maybe go back to your room, check it out. If you cannot replace it now, then the next time that you have to make the decision of buying something, then you can make the decision. And I think you will feel better, you will look better, and you will help the environment more. Okay?